Hola, mis amigos. Hello, my friends. I am Brian, and you are Chords and Notes Nation. Please have a seat. Today we have that most excellent guitar player from Brazil, Andre Cavalcante. This is Like a Star. Why don't we get started? Beautiful. I want to go back to the beginning. Hold on, let's finish this. I want to go back to the beginning because there's something I want to see and hear again so I don't misinterpret what was going on. Okay, it seemed like at the beginning there were a couple of notes as he was playing the harmonics on the open string that he was quickly hammering on that same string to get a different note and then releasing and getting going back to a harmonic. I don't. It was difficult to tell. It seemed like there was that happened like a note or two of that, which caught my ear at first because that's extremely difficult to do that in a well polished way because that harmonic is contingent. This quality of that harmonic is contingent upon that string being open string, not being pressed at any point on the neck, so that it can ring out true the way that it's supposed to. And so anytime that you interfere with that, that's gonna stop the harmonic. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to listen closer and more deeply to that again. But he was doing the harmonics open with you know, some picking of strings that were closed, basically. And that in and of itself is not necessarily an easy feat. Anyways, before I continue, I don't want to continue. I feel like I'm stumbling over my words. It's been a very difficult couple of days for me. So trying to get my mind focused around this. This was absolutely beautiful. I think the setting was perfect for the spirit of this song. I've never heard this song. I don't think I've ever heard this song. It says it's a cover, so I'm going to leave it at that until I hear the original. To me, this is the original. And this should be the original because it was played so well. Again, the setting was perfect for the spirit of the song. You have an autumn forest, maybe early morning or just, you know, as the sun is going down. Not sure on that, but either point in time of that day is perfect to go sit out in the woods and play. I've done that before. I've actually sat out in the woods and I've done some answer and call with songbirds, and it's so. That's why the acoustic guitar is just so beautiful. There's so many different reasons, but to take it out in nature, it's so organic and it's so right. There's just something special about that. Not even having people around, you know, to hear how nature responds to the sounds that you're making, the songs that you're making. It almost even feels like you're a part of nature in a way. It's making a connection that you don't normally have. Andre, I know you're going to watch this. You let me know. You know, do you feel that way when you are out in nature? Because I know I certainly have. Well done, well played. One of the finest fingerstyle guitar players that I have experienced through this channel. There's just something that's a little more mature and subdued about him. He doesn't have to be flashy and he doesn't have to have all of that wow factor. It just has to come from the heart and it has to be good. And quite frankly, it's better than good. It's great. Andre, you're really, you know, phenomenal guitar player, and I really appreciate your sincerity and what you bring us. So that is it, folks. I love this one. I do have an Andre Cavalcante reaction playlist that'll be coming up at the end of this video, probably sometime around now. Thank you for being here. God bless you. Jesus loves you. I will talk to you in the next video.